Hey everybody, and welcome to another one of our spoiler reviews. And today, well, it's on Steven Spielberg's new epic, Ready Player One. I've got Josh joining me today, and of course Rick. How you doing, guys?
Good. Well, thank you.
We've just obviously walked straight out of the cinema, got ourselves a bite to eat. We're back in the studio, ready to delve into this film. All right, let's dig into a bit of the preamble before the film started, guys. What did you know of Ready Player One before walking into this movie?
I really had no idea what it was going to be about. I haven't read the novel. All I was really
You were aware of the novel, though?
I have heard of the novel, but I haven't read it at all. All I knew was all the knowledge I got from the trailers. That was it.
How about you, Rick? What was your background?
Not much.
Not much at all?
Not much at all.
Well, I knew of the Ernest Cline novel that was released in 2011. I knew when that had come out because there was a big buzz about the novel, and certainly the rights being sold to it. So I believe the rights were sold to this film before the novel actually went out on sale.
Okay.
So you could tell that this high concept genre film, and it's exactly what this is, was always going to be a type of film that Hollywood would be clamouring to do. And what the amazing thing is about this book is it's obviously steeped in pop culture, which we'll talk about a bit more, but it's the fact that they got the pop culture king to direct it in Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, makes perfect
So
sense.
you think of an Ernest Cline book that's set about pop culture in the 1980s as well as a future story mixed with Steven Spielberg, and that's what we got. Now, the first initial trailers we saw of this were, I would say, mind-blowing. We got to see all these characters from all these different franchises and media and properties all into one. So the trailers sold me wanting to go in and see this film. Let's get stuck into what our initial thoughts of the film were. Rick, what were your initial thoughts walking out of the cinema today? Ready Player One.
Straight away, off the bat, loved it. I enjoyed it. And it was really actually good to see. Like, I was noticing a lot of the people that are in the cinemas were like little kids as well. So if you don't know much about the pop culture references in that movie, it's still an enjoyable movie. And that's what Spielberg makes it. So for me, loved it, enjoyed it.
What about you, Josh?
I was full of joy. It was so much fun to watch. I love this movie. They managed to not only have references from stuff that you guys love when you were kids, stuff for me and my generation. It was I love this movie. It was so much fun.
Look, I will repeat both you guys' sentiments. I absolutely really did enjoy this film quite a lot. It feels very much it was stacked for me, this type of film. It's got, I was a massive film lover of the 80s and that. I've grown up with all these films, and certainly to have a film that uses that as a background for its plot, mate, you had me no problems whatsoever. What about some of the things you didn't like in Ready Player One?
For me, there wasn't much for me to pick that I didn't like about the movie. Probably just for me, it probably would have just dragged on just a little bit too much. That was my only issue.
It is fair to say it was a 2 hours and 20 minute long
2 hours, 20 minutes,
It's a long movie.
Yeah. So there's some bits like coming towards the end, I was like kind of looking at my watch going, is it going to go? But apart from that, I couldn't pick anything wrong with that.
How about you?
I agree with Rick. I think it did go for a bit too long. For the first half of the movie or so, I was really, really into it, and then there was some scenes where I thought they dragged it out too long. Some scenes where they were in the real world and not like in the Oasis. They kind of felt like they dragged a bit, but I can't really. Other than that, I'm not really.
For me, some of the negatives are really about tone, because essentially it did feel like there were times in this film that really felt that 1980s Spielberg type of film. The way that everything looks on screen, the music that he uses. So there are times where you'd feel like, this has got the same vibe as a Back to the Future, and then it would kick into the vibe of, say, a Minority Report. I would have liked to have seen the villain be a bit more villainous. He never felt like a real threat to me.
He felt like he was just getting people to do what he wants.
Typical corporate villain that you see in those movies.
The one film, the one movie, if this didn't exist, this movie never gets made. What do you think that film is I'm mentioning?
Is it The Shining?
No, that scene especially, no. This is basically a remake, a modern day retelling of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Down the entire plot, even when you have a look at the end when he's going to sign off and he's going to keep everything, bam, that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory up at the end of the
I
elevator.
didn't even.
So yeah, it is very much, I think, Willy Wonka and a bloody Stranger Things and everything 80s all put together, and this is what you get. That it doesn't matter whether you're into the pop culture or whether you're not, the film plays well as a movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big tick.
Yeah.
Because this could have been a fanboy fiesta, and that's it.
Yeah.
So unless you knew everything that was going on,
Yeah.
you weren't going to enjoy it. But Spielberg, to his credit, he's made an enjoyable film.
Yeah.
Some of your highlights out of the film, what were some of your big highlights, Rick?
I just like, for me, some of the highlights was just like, because there was so much happening, and then you could just like, oh my god, I know that character, that's from such and such movie. Oh yeah, and pick it out, and then it just like remembers like stuff that from your past.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I used to play that game, like, you know, that
I think
Atari game. It was like, yeah.
I think it's
Awesome.
quite fitting,
Loved it.
Rick, that on Easter Sunday we went Easter egg hunting in that movie.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How about you,
loved it.
Josh? What's some of your highlights?
Oh.
I think you mentioned one of my highlights for sure.
Yeah. I'll let you talk about
Okay,
that.
go
I won't bring that up. The bits that I really enjoyed was they had heaps of references, like to video games. Like Halo. They had references to Gears of War. They had references to Street Fighter and Overwatch.
Street Fighter.
And the Iron Giant was in it, which was awesome. Yeah, and I love that movie.
And they
when I
were
was a kid.
teasing that for the entire film.
yeah.
You'd see him there and
Yeah.
you think, when are they busting out the Iron Giant?
And you knew it was going to come out
It
right
was
at the
going
end.
to come out at some point.
Yeah.
And obviously the scene I want to talk about is, and it was so beautifully done, when they go into the Overlook Hotel.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what the Overlook Hotel is, think of a movie called The Shining. And literally, I don't know if they used footage from The Shining.
I think they did.
Because that hotel was dead on
yeah.
the same,
I think
down
they
to the
did.
carpet,
I think
the
they
whole
did.
deal. You know what I thought they did a really great job too of Easter eggs was musically.
Yep.
The soundtrack. Now the soundtrack was done by Alan Silvestri. Now Alan Silvestri is a hell of a composer. He came up with the Back to the Future theme.
Yeah.
He's done the Avengers theme. He's done Cap's theme.
Yeah.
He's been well known for over
yeah,
30
yeah.
years. And you can hear it in the actual movie. Like, right at the end too, you know that little kind of cue that they have in Back to the Future when Doc's around? That little...
Yeah.
you can hear that planted throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, when they use the there's the Mechas cube, you hear the back.
Yes, and you know...
And you also hear the twinkle, and I was like,
Yeah, the
oh my
twinkle.
god,
That's the perfect way to do it.
Yeah.
That twinkle is everywhere throughout.
Yeah.
But look, overall, I give this a big thumbs up. I would say absolutely go see this film if you're just a lover of film in general.
Yeah.
So thumbs up for me. What about you, Josh? Is thumbs up, thumbs
Two
down?
thumbs up from me.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Okay, and Rick.
If I had 3 thumbs up, I would do it.
There we go. So we're
Loved
all
it.
obviously big fans.
We are.
And as you said, Josh, you love this film. You would see this again.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
I
it's
would
got a
see it
great
again
rewatchability.
just based on the fact that there's probably so much
Too much
happening in
going
the
on.
background that I didn't even pick up on.
I mean, you know that when this comes out in Blu-ray, you're just going to have so many people frame by frame
Oh, yeah, it was so
going
much.
through
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
And 6 thumbs up
thumbs
from
up.
3 people.
For sure.
So go check out Ready Player One. It's at the cinemas now. Rick, we love guys telling us what they thought of the movie.
We do.
So how do they do that, Rick? How do they communicate?
Guys, all you need to do is give us a comment down below if you like this video, or give us your thoughts on it. Give us a like for the video as well. Hit that subscribe button to our channel. We really appreciate that as well. And just follow us all on our social sites. Easy and simple as that, guys.
Great. Well, we'll see you soon in the Oasis.
See ya.